you're just checking in to his radio right now, you're in for a treat because we have Austin French along with us this morning. Here's what you missed so far. Austin French being served some Freedom ham.
Yep.
The real deal.
It's real. I saw it. I did not eat it.
Stores near you soon.
If you missed it, you'll see it on His Radio TV and the video replays, plus at hisradio.com. That's on Apple TV and Roku. So I had the opportunity, oh man, it must have been a couple of years ago. We're at Topgolf.
Yeah.
You know how to do Topgolf, dude.
Oh, I love to golf.
And that's where I learned that Austin French is very adventurous.
What have you done?
Adventurous. Like, okay, first, I don't understand why you lay down and take a nap in rafts before you go.
What is this about?
Man, you guys did some good digging here. This is good. This is literally my first Instagram post, I think, ever.
For real?
I think it's the first photo ever.
Okay.
Yep, senior year. But yeah, I like to whitewater raft. I like to jump off waterfalls, do all the things. So, yeah.
I told you, crazy. So what was that rafting trip like?
Well, we didn't get very far. If you look, that was probably a raft from Walmart. And I think our paddle broke about 3 strokes in.
Oh, no.
And we were headed out to the ocean. This is like a canal to the ocean. It didn't go super well. We ended up swimming the rest of the way back. And there it is. That's kind of what happened.
It's really deflated.
Yeah, it really deflated.
When I saw the picture of the deflation, I was like, well, that must have been like hours and hours later. But
no. Probably 30 minutes in, there.
So I'm going to guess jumping out of the plane was a different story than your first rafting trip.
Yes. This was pretty great. That was probably one of the coolest things I've ever done, was jumping out of an airplane.
Have you done it again since this first
I got
time?
married, so that would be a no.
That's kind of
it's kind of like jumping out of a
plane right there, man.
Yeah. And kids, it's like every time I have another kid, it's like jumping out of an airplane.
So what was this like for you? Jumping out of a plane and doing that? You did the tandem.
The tandem parachute. It was amazing. The guy before me, the guy who's actually kind of on my back, that's going to have the actual chute. I watched the drop before me, and there was somebody's chute that didn't open. So the backup, they had to pull the back up. And I'm like, wow, that'd be crazy. And so they're pairing us up with our guys. I was like, man, who was the guy that their chute didn't open? He was like, oh, that was me. He's like, but the odds of that happening twice in one day, I mean, come on. I'm like, oh, okay.
So that's where you're taking that one. Okay.
All right. I mean, glass half full. Cool. But it's still halfway there. And so, but we went and it was incredible. It felt like a wind tunnel. I thought to have like this roller coaster feel, like my stomach, like just kind of in my throat kind of thing. But it just felt like I was in front of a big fan, and it was just like blowing this extreme air on me. And I never felt like I was falling. I didn't feel like I was falling until we pulled our chute. And like as we're just kind of gliding in the air, that's the part that was like, oh, I am thousands of feet in the air. This is crazy.
Do you like roller coasters?
Oh, I love roller coasters.
Okay, so you would have been okay if it did feel like that.
I kind of expected it to, and I was kind of a little let down that it didn't, you know? But I was like, it was still, I jumped out of a plane today.
Sure.
What else? Why could I, I can't talk bad about this.
No,
so it was pretty fun.
Wow.
That is wicked cool.
Yeah,
I've never done that yet.
I mean, I recommend it. I mean, but if it doesn't work out for you, I didn't recommend it.
I don't do roller coasters, so y'all can have
I
all
don't want to
that
be
stuff.
paired with a guy with a chute that only half opens.
Yeah, there you go.
That is wild. Austin French with us this morning on His Radio. Coming up next, Austin French, his new song, Wake Up Sleeper. He's going to do that unplugged, and that's next on His Radio.